Artist Production.
Okay, so hi guys, we're back, Makenna here.
Hi.
Say hi, okay. Anyway, so we're basically gonna be a recap of our first semester in college.
Also, my last.
And my last. Oh.
We're probably not the best people to be doing this.
It's fine though, we experienced college.
No.
Anyway, we're back, guys, again. I mean, we take so many breaks,
We
it's
had a
fine.
little talk.
Yeah, we had a deep, 15-minute, right, Jadeja? Yeah, talk, so.
Really just rambling.
Yeah, we were really just, but it's real stuff.
But it
though.
was
we're
good.
gonna be real. It was good.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
real stuff. We might as well just talk about it right now.
Yeah.
Mental health. That's what we were
Really
talking about.
just, yeah.
It's a topic that I feel that not a lot of people are either educated or a lot of people disregard it.
Or they make jokes about it, which
I
understand.
I don't do that. So.
Humor is definitely my coping mechanism. But at the same time, it's just something I've been struggling with probably since 6th grade. So
yeah, and I feel like for me, I don't even like the jokes. Because
it's sometimes it's just too far.
Yeah, exactly. So, the whole jokes about people kill yourself. No, I hate those. Don't do that. Don't say that around me.
I will fully make a joke hit me. I want to.
Yeah, hit me. I'm fine with that. Yeah.
This car could hit me.
We just laugh about it.
I don't want people being oh, kill yourself. You shouldn't say that to other people.
Exactly. You should never say that.
Sorry.
You should never say in a joking way, but I don't joke about that. I don't condone that. Don't say that to
Also,
anybody.
when people make jokes about mental illnesses that people can't control or that they're born with, autism and stuff.
And they're you're weird because of this,
or they say
that,
the R word. That word really just makes me uncomfortable.
We're done. No, don't do that. And the thing is that. It's because I grew up with one of my friends. He is autistic.
Yeah, my older brother's autistic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I feel like I've grown up where you don't bully, you're not mean to people, stuff like that. So I feel like this generation just doesn't really have.
We're so numb to all the offensive things we say until something
happens.
We're just in a bad mood that day, then obviously it's gonna offend us.
Yeah.
We're fine with offending other people, but we can't take it.
Exactly.
This whole generation basically.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And the things that don't put things out there that you don't want said back to you or done to you.
One time I slipped up and I said the R word and I immediately was I never say that
yeah,
word.
Exactly. We have slip ups,
Yeah.
It's fine.
And it's just because
right.
I don't know. I dated someone for 2 years and they would say that word and it took me 2 years for me to be hey, I don't like that word. And they automatically were oh, okay, I'm so sorry.
See?
I wish you would have said something. And you just have to put it out there.
Exactly. You have to another thing, you have to address stuff, guys.
You don't have to scream and fight
you don't have to scream,
but just be polite about
hey,
it.
I don't like this being said, I don't like this being done. I think that's another thing that I've kind of seen and grown up around is don't just sit there and take stuff, I feel I
always grew up with don't stand up for yourself though, which is so weird.
Oh dang. I've always grown up where you stand up for yourself when it gets too far or but respectively, stand up for yourself, but if they keep pushing you, no. I have a half sister.
Oh, I was the youngest, and then 10 and 12 years later my mom had 2 other kids. And I don't know, my whole family was extremely southern, extremely don't ask, don't tell, just keep your business to yourself. If you talk about it, you want attention, you don't want help. Help is for the weak. All that stereotypical stuff. If you grow up like that, if you believe that, you do you, but it just wasn't a good mindset for me. And now I'm out of that, and I'm doing better, so.
Yeah. I just feel there's a lot of lessons that I feel I've been through personally, as I've grown up in 18, in college. I've gone through so much that I didn't even think I could handle, and I feel every trial and tribulation you go through in life it's a stepping stone for, like, a better you, I feel like. You know, how you come out of that situation is what defines you, not the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's also, like, if you can think bad thoughts, but the thoughts you think after is what defines you.
Exactly.
Like, if you think, like, oh, I want to yell at this person, or I want to say this to this girl for dressing that way, but you immediately think, like, you shouldn't, why are you thinking that?
Yeah.
That's what defines you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what defines you, not the problem, not you know, the disorder, or you know, that doesn't define you. How you walk out and use that, you know, and how, like, you are just as a person defines you, you know. Semester, actually, I guess, you know. You want to go first?
I was really nervous because I was on my own for the first time. I had cut ties off with, like, some of my family and stuff, and it was just, like, really scary, and I was here all alone. I had, like, no money. I didn't even have a debit card. Like, I had nothing. And then I got here. I met my roommate who's doing work like we should be doing. And we just, like, got to know each other, and it made me feel, like, less lonely in a really lonely time. And I started getting out of my box. Like, I'm still a pretty shy person, but I'm also, like, the biggest crackhead energy person in the world. Like, there's no in between, honestly. But I really learned how to be, like, more self-sufficient and stuff, which I think's a really good skill that I've learned, and I'm glad I learned that. And I learned how to talk with people better, which I was very socially inept all of high school. So I don't know, I think it was a really good experience. I'm not leaving college because I don't like this college. I love this school, I love the people here, but this wasn't the path for me. But I'm very glad I got to experience it and meet the people I know.
That's, you know, she's basically said everything. But yeah, for me, like, you know, being the only child, you know, you kind of have to, like, get things, not quickly, but, like, you know, more, like, I feel like faster than some other, you know, kids. And, like, at a young age, I mean, I kind of learned stuff pretty fast. But, like, you know, it's fine. But going into college, I mean, for me, it wasn't really scary. I guess it was more so, like, you know, like you said, being on your own, actually. So, like, your parents aren't just next door to you in your own house, you know. Your parents are, like, 2 hours away or so. So, like, it was just kind of adapting to different, you know, people, different cultures. I mean, I was around different cultures, but, like, the different environment and stuff here. I guess, like, I learned, you know, how to be on my own, kind of, how to, like, because everything in college is on you. Like, there's really nothing it's on your parents, basically, except for the bill, probably. But other than that, it's basically all on you. Let's see, I met, you know, amazing people. 2 of them are sitting, here's one, and the other 2 back here. I met amazing Jadesha. I met amazing people, you know, on this journey. And, like, you know, it's not ending, it's just not gonna continue here.
Like, I'm still gonna come visit.
Yeah, we're still gonna come visit. You know, these are our friends. Like, we can't just leave them hanging. But, you know, I'm just not going to continue it here.
I cried in Jack in the Box.
Okay, that's a different story. She cried. Safari was kind of mixed emotions.
I'm surprised you haven't done more vlogs with us as a friend group, because major.
No, because it's pretty. It's a lot to take in, guys. But, you know, I love these people, and nothing's basically changed except for we're not gonna, you know.
Except I'm not gonna have my roommate anymore.
Yeah.
But I'll have to come visit because I'm gonna live with my grandparents, and
so
I need people my age.
She has to. Yeah.
So I need.
But yeah, this was an amazing experience for both of us. Like,
I'm very glad I got to do this. I'm very thankful I got in and, like, got my first year. Like,
I thought I was gonna make it. But
like,
reasons, yeah.
I, for one, like, my 2 older siblings, because I was the third young, whatever.
Okay, look at it.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
But everyone is like, oh, Makenna's gonna go to college. She's the smart one. Like, she's the book smart one. I'm not any other smart, but. So, I went to college, and I got out of my home by going to college and stuff. But then I got here, and I was like, what am I doing here? I switched my major, but even with the major I switched to, I was like, I'm not gonna do anything with it, and that's a lot of freaking money. So, I just did some soul searching, did some praying, a lot of praying.
Yeah, I literally have my Bible with me. Like
It's like right next to my bed.
Right next to my bed, bro.
My family was just like,
one day when I was going through a point in my life that like I never want to go through again, I literally wrote in my like journal, like my scripture journal or Christian journal, whatever you want to call it, you know?
Oh, prayer journal.
Yeah,
I have.
and I have like so many back home. I have like a devotion book and all. It's like this whole thing. But anyway, I was writing, and I was writing how I felt. Like I was writing how that feeling felt, you know. And I was writing also, you know, saying thank God for the people that you have put in my life, because low-key, I mean, I'm not trying to be like death and stuff and like sad, but like I probably wouldn't be here. I'm not gonna even lie. Like I really was like in the bad, like it was bad. So I'm just like thankful for like oh my god. I'm just like so thankful.
It's getting like, real sentimental.
Yeah,
here.
I know.
My eyes are sweating.
I'm just so thankful for like the people that God placed in my life, because you know, I'm just thankful.
Yeah, I really couldn't have had a better friend group for my first
Yeah.
semester of college. Like,
Yeah.
I really...
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
I love you guys too. But yeah, I guess that wraps it up, guys, you know. Thank you, Makenna, for being here, and Safari and Jadasia in the background, you know. And it lights up. It's like a bulb in the middle. It's just super cute. Yeah, it's super cute. So I guess that's it for, you know, this video, guys. Hopefully you guys learned something, enjoyed it. I don't know what else to say. You got anything else?
Have good holidays.
Yeah, have
good finals.
Good
You
final.
probably already took them, but...
You know, it's fine. You know, if we pass or failed, it's fine. We got this. You know, we can keep grinding. So I guess that's it, guys. And happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever. You know, whatever you say. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. You want to do it, McKenna? Just put your hand over. Bye.